Hi there, I'm John Leach, and you're watching Arc Fishing.
Look at that crappie, man. That's a nice crappie. Alright, welcome to another edition of Arc Fishing, another episode of modifying the Pelican Kayak 130 HD pedal drive kayak. Pretty much had this thing done. I'm real happy with it, satisfied, but then I started brainstorming and come up with some more ideas. Found some extra stuff laying around. I thought, you know what, there's always room for improvement, there's always room for more and better ideas. So the idea I was playing around with is I had this originally for store this fish finder in here, but now the way I had it set up, this fish finder is just to stay on there. That's not going to move. I had it set up so that I want to be able to hook up to it and just go. I don't have to take gear on and off all the time. I'll keep it stored in my garage. Open the garage door, back to hook up, take it out, close the garage door, and take off. I don't have to keep taking gear on and off all the time, electronics, all that. So I wanted to repurpose this. So my original plan was to mount this here. I could drill 2 holes in it, bolt it down, put silicone in here, and I could put my 4-inch Senkos in here, which I already have in here. So I took all the foam out, and you can see that my Senkos in there. So then I thought, you know what, maybe I should go a little bigger, a little wider, and a little wider. I store more stuff. I could put a lot more tackle in there. So I went out and bought this one, which is much bigger, and I was going to do that. Then I thought, it's too big and bulky and ugly, it might get in my way. So now I'm back to my original idea. I'm going to put this in the back. I was going to return that, but I have an idea for that. So I'm going back to my original idea, and that's what we're going to do in this episode. I'm going to mount this here, but before I do that, I got to take the wire back out here. I'm going to drill a hole here, run the power cable to the battery through the kayak inside, because inside here I have my little portable battery. And then I'm going to mount this on here. And that's where I'm going to keep my 4-inch soft plastics. And then I'll show you later, I'm going to mount this on the back side of the kayak, way behind the seat, all the way in the back near the rudder. That's what I'm going to do with that. But before I do any of that, I want to show you something. I finally got my measuring board in the mail. I had to get a certain kind because I joined Kayak Fishing of Eastern PA Kayak Fishing Club, and they will only let you use a certain measuring board. And my first tournament's in June at Lake Knox-and-Mixon in Bucks County, PA. And then there's one a month until October. One's in the Susquehanna River. There's a couple other places we're going. Sorry, not the Susquehanna River, the Schuylkill River. Where's the Susquehanna? I'll have to look. At any rate, let me open this and show you what just came in the mail today. This is pretty cool. This would be great for milling fish and oh, it's a Carson green one. I don't think you had a choice in color. They advertised it in tan, but you have to take what they give you. It's the only drawback to this. But you know what? At least I won't lose it. I also bought the ones that's cool. I had to pay extra for that, but these here make it float. So if it falls off the kayak, it won't sink. Apparently, without that stuff, some type of it's just some type of wood. I bet you it's what's that wood called that floats? They make fishing lures out of them. I can't think off my head. But anyways, it's the measuring board. It measures up to 30 inches. And this is the tag. You put your ID in here when you're in the fishing kayaks. You put your number in here, take a picture of it, and you send it, put it on the app. So that's the plan. So I got to figure out a way to tether this. There's a hole on that end, and there's one on that end. So I'm going to have to tether it. Probably put it on the side here. I can measure all my fish now, and I can compete in kayak fishing tournaments. So I'm happy about that. I'm just glad it's fluorescent green, because that way I can see it, won't lose it. I can't remember the name of that wood. That's pretty cool though. I'm liking that. Paperwork. Alright, let me put my scissors over and move this stuff out of the way. We'll get to work. I happy with that. Alright, I'm back. I had to drill in the house, I had to go get it, so let's take this thing apart and make some modifications. Go the wrong way. Let's try to go the right way. There we go. Pull that caulk back out. Oh well. Just caulk that too. I gotta dig that out. That sucks. Alright, we're gonna do. It'll be worth it though in the end. It's risky, but you know what? I think it's gonna turn out really nice. Now the fun part. Battery can stay. What I want is a cable. Okay, so what we're gonna do. Now you see how I had this coming up along the side, and I had it going through here. So what I'm gonna do now instead is I'm gonna drill a hole right here, put it down inside of the battery, which I think will work way better. And I'll have to silicone that, and then what we'll do, I'll drill a hole here and a hole there, use 2 bolts, mount that baby like that. Store my 4-inch silver, black, and purple green Sankos. There we go. Comes the fun part. Wow. I'd say that's a sharp drill bit. Jeez, make sure there's a 50 there. So I wouldn't. Okay, there we go. Now the fun begins. Let's get this out of the way. I'll have to put the pan right here. Can I reach it? Yeah. Alright, this is going to be fun. So, looks like a quicker news than I thought it was going to. At least this part of it. Silicone that so water don't splash up in there and get inside the kayak. Okay, now the fun part. Oh yeah. Oh man, I'm starting to like this. I am starting to like this a lot. There we go. Yeah, baby. Oh, that's dude, that is so awesome. I'm so happy with that. Be on this side. Alright. Just wire up through there, hook it to the battery. Oh man, this is fantastic. I should have done this from the start. This is way better. Way better. So here's a little battery I'm using. I think I showed this in the last episode, but in case I didn't, it's what is Amazon? I think I paid like $30 for it. It was cheap actually. It was called a Chrome battery, sealed lead acid battery, Extreme Sports for the last, well, no, whatever. Anyway, it was Chrome battery. But this is for this fish finder, and behind this seat I have a big 12-volt marine deep cycle battery for that fish finder. I want these on 2 separate batteries just in case one happens to the one I still have a fish finder to use. I'm not dead in the water. I'm not fishing blindly. I want to be able to see what's down there, what's going on with the fish, have to locate them, be able to find my way back, especially when I'm out in the ocean. There we go. So I made that a whole lot. Oh, you know what? I skipped a step. Hold on a minute. Take that back off of there. I forgot I gotta run this through this lid. Up ahead of myself. So the positive goes to that one. Negative to that one. There we go. That's what I wanted. There we go. I'll charge this again sometime soon, but right now. Okay, there we go. Now, this and this goes here like this. These wires in the way. That's what I'm careful too. Alright, let's make sure everything works. Okay, those still work. Make sure this still works. There we go, check that out. Alright, I got silicone that hole shut. Alright, let's turn that back off so make sure it's working. Alright, silicone out. Fun times. Now, I want to silicone this in case the water splashes up or it rains. If I get stuck in rain, I do not want to the water get inside my kayak. So there we go. That'll work. It should work anyways. Bingo. Haha. That's fantastic. Alright, there we go. That's what I wanted. It's nice there's a pre-drilled hole in the kayak that's already centered. I based it off of that, so it should be good. Now the fun part. So you're always a risk when you're drilling holes in a kayak. Big risk. Perfect, man. Alright. Dude, that's awesome. So now what I gotta do is go to the fun part. A little tricky too for that matter. Take all my Sankos and hooks out of here. Look at all the Sankos. I love it. Got more coming too yet. So now what I gotta do, this is where it's a little tricky. I hope I didn't mess this up. Oh no. Uh-oh. Crap. Oh. Might have to go with the big one now. I should have drilled that hole closer there and there. My holes were a little off. I thought that was going to be a smooth one, John. Can I make this work? No. I cannot. Unless I drill another hole. And I really don't want to do that. Shoot. That's not what I wanted to do. Might have to go with the big bulky one after all. I really didn't want to go with that one. That would work though. You know what? I think I'm on to plan B now. Crap. Well, you know what? That might work better after all. Let me see something. We're on to plan B. I'm going to switch them around. The little one's going to back, the big one's going up here now. It is what it is. Darn it. I should have drilled this hole this way more and this one more, and that would have been perfect, but it's too far out of the size for that one, so now I got to do this one. It's alright. It's not a big deal. This is what I preferred. The smaller one up front. That's all good. So now what I got to do, this is going to be really tricky. Let's do this. Well, it is what it is. A smaller one there, but that's not going to work. There it is. I'm not need to silicone this. I might anyways just to be safe. I'd rather be safe than Sorry. Let's hope I nailed that. I think I did. I don't know for sure though. Let's do this. It's looking like I nailed it. Yeah. Nailed it. There we go. I wanted a small one up here, but it might be better out this up here after all. You know what? I think it's going to work better after all. Sometimes plan B does work better than plan A. You never know. I'm liking this. I think this is going to work. I don't want any water getting in here. There we go, man. Nailed it. Dude, that's freaking awesome. That has me happy. I think I'm gonna like this better after all. Seems a little goofy in a way, but at the same time it's more storage. I think I can make it work. Okay, I turned the camera off a little bit because I want to make sure I'm doing this right. I'm not liking how this is wobbly, so we're going to fix that. So I drilled one hole a while, drilled the first hole. Right here I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts near the 4 corners. Get down here so I can make it so it's more sturdy, not so wobbly. So I'm going to use these 4 stainless steel nuts, bolts, and lock nuts and flat washers. And I think this will work. I'll caulk those to be safe. Now I think that'll keep it from wobbling. I think this will work out pretty good after all. I think this will work. It's a gamble, but I think it's going to work. How that happened. Don't worry, I close my eyes. Always vacuuming out too, which is probably what I'll do. Alright, I think this is going to work. All we got to do is silicone it. I think this is going to work out beautifully. difference. Big difference. There we go. Look at that. That thing's not wobbly at all anymore. It's moving. I can do the whole kayak. Look at that. Alright, now just gotta figure out what tackle I'm gonna put in there. First I gotta get the silicone dry. Figure out what tackle I'm gonna put in there. And then I gotta purchase 2 locks, which is really cool. I can put locks on here. Hopefully deter people from stealing it. Let's pull this back together. Yeah. Silicone on my hands. That's fantastic. There we go. Awesome. Oops. Just fill my marker. Seriously? Alright, guess I'm not returning. I drill holes in it. Can't return it now. I would have preferred the small one up there, but you know what? This might work out better in the end anyways. Store a whole bunch of tackle in there. Just gotta figure out what I want to put in there. But let me leave it open so that I can air out. I want that silicone to dry. Once that silicone dry, I can put a bunch of tackle in there. I don't know if I want to put soft plastics in there, hard plastics, or metal lures. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in there. I'm leaning towards putting like 6-inch plastic worms in there. I'm not sure yet. I'll figure something out. But at least I can put tackle in there now. That's more storage space. That went a lot faster and easier than I thought it was gonna. Which is a good thing. I think after doing all these modifications, stuff starting to go faster and smoother. I'm starting to get in a groove here. Which is awesome. I mean, I could take this kayak right now if I wanted to. I really could, but I want this thing set up so beautifully before I take it out.